To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
1 in 6 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime, and we're more than twice as likely to die from the disease.
But when it's caught early, it's highly treatable.
For more than 30 years, PCF has funded cutting-edge research, helping patients live longer with fewer complications. Go to pcf.org/knowyourrisk today to learn more about prostate cancer and how you can advocate for yourself.
It's your health. It's your life.
Hi, I'm Ava from KPVM News, and we're so happy to have you watching our station. Your support is crucial to us and makes our services possible. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the advertisement you're seeing. Is it relevant to you? Have any advertisements caught your interest? To help us keep delivering the latest news and valuable content, we need your feedback on our ads immediately. Please take a few minutes to visit our website at KPVM.TV and complete our brief survey on the homepage. By doing so, we can share this information with our advertisers. Thank you for your support.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, August 28th. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening. The long-awaited jury decision of former Las Vegas public administrator Robert Tellis, the man on trial for murder, was convicted today. Eva Parducci has more.
The week-and-a-half-long trial of Robert Tellis came to a close today. Robert Tellis, former Clark County public administrator, had been on trial for the murder of Jeff Gehrman, a Las Vegas journalist. The trial had been ongoing with witness testimony sharing evidence, including shoes and a hat matching a surveillance video of the victim, located at Tellis's home. Evidence showed the suspect's car matching that of Tellis's red Denali. Evidence was brought forward showing internet searches from Tellis's phone regarding personal information of Gehrman's and 132 photos on Tellis's phone of Gehrman's residence 1 month prior to his death. Lastly, evidence showed DNA of Tellis's found under Gehrman's fingernails. Robert Tellis pleaded not guilty and claimed that the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police and a real estate agency he priorly worked for were conspiring against him and framed him for this murder. Today, after 2 days of jury deliberation, the jury found Robert Tellis guilty on all counts: willful, deliberate, and premeditated murder of Jeff Gehrman.
More news now. A lawsuit against Ocean Gate regarding the implosion of the Titan last year, killing the 5 people inside, continues as the families of those who passed seek justice. Rory Rosell has more.
In the recent development of the wrongful death lawsuit arising from the fatal implosion of the Titan submersible, Janicki Industries has requested the case to be moved from King County Superior Court to U.S. District Court. The petition, filed on August 12th, was revealed through court records accessed on Monday. The plaintiffs, who include the family of the French explorer Paul Henry Nargolet, have until mid-September to respond to this notion. The lawsuit, initiated earlier this month, seeks over $50 million in damages and allege gross negligence by OceanGate, the operator of the Titan. It accuses the company of failing to adhere to safety standards and causing terror and mental anguish before the submersible's failure. Janicki Industries, which was involved in the design, engineering, and manufacturing of the Titan, has been named as a defendant. The Titan imploded on June 18, 2023 during a dive to the Titanic wreck site, killing all 5 individuals aboard, including the OceanGate CEO, Stockton Rush. The case has grabbed global attention, and the implosion is under investigation by the U.S. Coast Guard, continuing over a year later. The lawsuit highlights concerns of the Titan's unconventional design and the lack of independent safety checks, and issues that became prominent after the tragedy. OceanGate has suspended all operations and has yet to address the lawsuit in a public statement. Matt Schaefer, attorney for the Nargolet family, stated that while the request to move the case does not alter the objectives, they still remained focused on obtaining detailed information about the incident and seeking justice for all of the families that were involved. The Titan was neither registered with relevant safety agencies nor classified by maritime industry standards, raising additional concerns about the safety measures that were in place. Attorneys for Nargolet have criticized OceanGate's lack of transparency, asserting that the explorer would have declined participation in the expedition if he had known about the submersible's deficiencies.
And the American Red Cross is now urging drivers to stay safe while driving this Labor Day weekend.
As Labor Day weekend nears, the American Red Cross of Southern Nevada is urging drivers to stay safe on the roads. With nearly 40 million people expected to travel nationwide, traffic will be heavier, increasing the risk of accidents. The National Safety Council projects that this weekend could see 457 traffic-related fatalities and over 50,000 injuries from preventable crashes. To help ensure your safety, the Red Cross recommends preparing an emergency kit for your vehicle. This should include essentials like snacks, water, a flashlight, a radio, and jumper cables, items that can be lifesavers in unexpected situations. With Las Vegas being a top destination this weekend, it's crucial to remain alert, drive cautiously, and follow all traffic laws. The Red Cross wants everyone to enjoy the holiday while staying safe on the roads.
Well, Lake Mead National Park might be your next vacation spot. Here's how it's helping Nevada's economy.
Lake Mead National Recreation Area led Nevada's national parks with an impressive economic output of $358 million in 2023, according to a report released today. Lake Mead was the 9th most visited site among all National Park Service lands, attracting about 5.8 million visitors, ahead of the Grand Canyon's 4.7 million visitors. Lake Mead's economic impact significantly surpassed that of Great Basin National Park and Tool Springs Fossil Beds National Monument with 5.5 million. Visitor spending at Lake Mead totaled approximately $292 million in 2023. The report estimates that 75% of this economic output directly benefited Nevada. The park supports around 3,130 jobs. United States Secretary Deb Haaland discussed the benefits of national parks, stating, "This report underscores the significant economic benefits national parks provide to nearby communities and the U.S. economy, while emphasizing the importance of safeguarding these public lands amidst the climate crisis." With significant visitor spending and job support, national parks continue to be a major economic driver. As Secretary Deb Haaland noted, this data reinforces the importance of investing in and protecting these landscapes, ensuring they remain vibrant for future generations.
Monkeypox is spreading quickly, according to the CDC, and the Southern Nevada Health District have the details about what is going on here in Southern Nevada.
A case of monkeypox was reported in a county jail in downtown Las Vegas last week, according to authorities. The person who contracted monkeypox is no longer in custody, according to Las Vegas Metro. There has been no other reported cases at this time, though no further details were disclosed from Las Vegas Metro. The Southern Nevada Health District also says that there is possibly 317 cases that were confirmed for monkeypox in Clark County as of August 25th. The disease typically spreads through close personal contact, and symptoms can include fever, headache, muscle aches, chills, and a rash that could look like a pimple. Causes last between 2 and 4 weeks, and monkeypox Monkeypox is rarely fatal, but people with weakened immune systems are more likely to develop serious illness. If you would like to get tested or vaccinated for monkeypox, you can visit the SouthernNevadaHealthDistrict.com.
More local stories coming up. You're watching News 25.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
Did you know that more than 80% of Americans want to spend their final days at home surrounded by loved ones? Sadly, most of them spend that time in a hospital. But at Nathan Adelson Hospice, our team meets the needs of patients and their families during the end-of-life journey at home. Hospice care is about focusing on what truly matters, your time together. And not all hospices are the same. So ask your doctor for a referral to Nathan Adelson Hospice.
Change can be scary, as if your life's been turned upside down. But it comes with growth and a sense of freedom, much like the openness of the American road. We always arrive where we are meant to be, riding on the shoulders of those before us and preserving the core values that led us on our journey. Join Touchstone Energy Cooperatives in celebrating the power of human connections.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
UFO We Want to Know is a show like no other. You'll see photos and videos from Pahrump and all over the world. You will even be able to send in your UFO evidence and questions and get them answered by your host. Tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m.
The Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative is dedicated to advancing medical research to preserve and restore the vision of people living with diabetes. To learn more, please go to marytylermore.org, because the sight you save may be that of someone you love.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25 and streaming on the new Ace Country radio app. Download it for free today. A new study reveals that microplastics can severely harm our bodies. They are everywhere, even in our drinks. Anthony Roberts has more.
A recent study conducted by the Department of Medicine at the Danube Private University has shed light on the health risk posed by microplastics from plastic bottles. Microplastics, which are tiny fragments of plastic, have increasingly become a concern for public health as they are inadvertently ingested by people, leading to various health complications. The findings of the study indicate that microplastics can cause inflammation and hormonal disruptions in the short term. Moreover, the long-term effects of microplastic consumption are still under investigation, raising alarms about their potential impact on overall health. Notably, the research also highlighted troubling symptoms related to increased blood pressure among participants who reported higher intake of microplastics. One key aspect of the study was its focus on the relationship between microplastic intake and blood pressure. Researchers observed that participants who reduced their consumption of bottled water experienced a decrease in blood pressure levels. This suggests that by limiting exposure to these plastic particles, individuals may lower their risk of developing serious conditions such as heart disease. Despite these findings, the research cautioned that eliminating bottled waters from one's diet may not completely eradicate microplastic exposure. Studies have revealed that microplastics are pervasive in our environment and have been detected in human blood, organs, and even the placenta, indicating that unborn babies are not exempt from the exposure. The study's conclusion advocate for the avoidance of beverages packaged in plastic bottles as a proactive measure to protect health. As research continues to explore the ramifications of microplastic consumption, it becomes increasingly clear that addressing this issue is vital for public health and safety.
This year's presidential race continues to slip and slide like no other, with fresh legalities against our 45th U.S. president. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Setters now joins us with more details pertaining to the cases.
Department of Justice Special Counsel Jack Smith delivered a recently revised 36-page indictment against U.S. presidential candidate President Donald J. Trump following a surge of former Democratic heavy-hitting players voicing their total support for the GOP nominee, even including a Kennedy. Now the world awaits on just how the courts will handle the fresh legal hits, as we're just 69 days away from Election Day.
Don't you want the regulatory agencies to be free from corporate corruption? He wanted to end the grip of the neocons on U.S. foreign policy. But he didn't want any more $200 billion wars in Ukraine, that we could use that money back here in the United States.
Diverse influencers have transitioned to Team Trump as they identify with his past proven policies and plans.
They can rush to quickly find billions of dollars to send to Ukraine, but when it comes to providing real assistance to our troops at a time of economic hardship and need, it takes them a year to actually be able to provide this help. And then it got worse. When you actually look at what these economic hardship bonuses are, turns out it is $20 a month for soldiers ranked E1 to E3.
The DOJ is mandated to not take any actions that may sway an election within 60 days of the vote.
The whole basis of American democracy is the free flow of information. And we know that a government that can silence its opponents has license for any kind of atrocity. And can you think of any time that you can look back in history and say that the people who were censoring were the good guys? They're always the bad guys, because it's always the first step down that slippery slope to totalitarianism.
Hot or muted ABC mics have yet to be determined for September 10th's presidential debate.
Families are struggling. Troops are struggling. If they actually listened and paid attention to what's going on with our military. This speaks to the larger issue of having leaders who aren't paying attention, who aren't listening, and who ultimately aren't taking action to help those who have volunteered to put their lives on the line in service to our country.
We are just 2 weeks away from President Trump and Vice President Harris's first presidential and highly anticipated debate. I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Maria. She always has us covered. And the 7 Magic Mountains of Southern Nevada will be moving in a few years. News 25 has this story.
The 7 Magic Mountains art installation hidden in the desert of South Las Vegas could be moving to northern Nevada. The Washoe County Board of Commissioners on Tuesday approved the $500,000 funding to support the relocation of this art piece to North Nevada at the end of 2026. The Nevada Museum of Art and Art Production Fund produced the installation, which opened in 2016 as 7 towers of painted boulders. It is unclear where Washoe County will place the 7 Magic Mountains, and the funding for this grant comes from the American Rescue Plan Act, according to the county resolution.
And there was a strange occurrence in the Sierra Nevada mountains. That and more coming up. You're watching News 25.
Make this the summer event at your hometown dealer, Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. We are rolling out the savings all month long on everything in stock. Come in today and save thousands on all new 2024 Chrysler 300s and new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas. Did you know that Chrysler Pacifica is the most awarded minivan 7 years in a row? Did you also know that qualified buyers may be eligible for up to $7,500 clean vehicle tax credit on new Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrids? That's huge savings. Maybe you want to make this the summer of Jeep. Whether you're hitting the beach, the trails, or windy mountain roads, it's better in a Jeep. Come in today and get up to $2,500 total cash allowance on a new 2024 Jeep Compass. Or check out the new 2024 Jeep Wrangler with no payments for 90 days. At Saida Trudeau, we're proud to have served our community for over 22 years and look forward to 22 more. Make this the summer you come to Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused.
A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Something strange happened in the Sierra Nevada mountains over the weekend. Ava Parducci has more on this story.
In a strange August weather event, the Sierra Nevada mountains experienced snowfall over the weekend. Snowfall began Friday night and continued into Saturday, with around 3 inches reported in some areas. The cold snap led to the closure of portions of Highway 89 near Lassen Volcanic National Park. Despite the snow, temperatures are expected to reach 58 to 81 degrees, depending on elevation on Sunday. The unusual weather, attributed to a cold system from the Gulf of Alaska, also affected Washington State's Mount Rainier before reaching California. The Madera County Sheriff's Office shared a video of the snow and advised travelers to be cautious due to the unexpected chill.
Here's Mikey with your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators put the loss in Las Vegas last night. Sacramento Rivercats 8, the Aviators 2. Rematch this evening at 6:45. The Vegas Golden Knights Foundation is thrilled to announce that the team's annual charity gala, A Golden Night, will be held for the first time at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas on Sunday, November 3rd. This event will feature live entertainment and appearances by Vegas Golden Knights players, coaches, and front office staff. The Dallas Wings beat the Las Vegas Aces on Tuesday night 93-90. Next up for the Aces, they return home to take on the Atlanta Dream.
Sunday.
Raiders, Chargers, opening game of the season, 1:05 p.m. Pahrump Valley Trojans girls soccer, JV and varsity, are at Mojave High School this evening. The JV match is in progress. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
The Lerner & Rowe Weather Cam, beautiful shot as usual outside here at KPTV Studios, KPVM Television Studios, Mount Charleston. Now, listen, it's getting cooler. No more excuses, fellas. The wife wants you to go out and pull the weeds. The complete weed pulling forecast is coming up in just a bit.
If this is your wreck, you need a check. If this is your wreck, you definitely need a check. Hurt in a wreck? Need a check? We're Lerner & Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bell Vista, call 775-727-5527.
Our guinea pigs for a 1984 new look are Veronica, Gwen, and Howard.
Don't be a guinea pig when you go to the hair salon. Go to Double A Salon. Haircuts, color, style, manicure, pedicures, nails, even facials, peels, waxing at Double A Salon. Call 775-764-1898.
The 84 look may stem from what the lady and gentleman in the street say they want, but what do people in the street say when they see the finished result?
Well, it's very nice.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner & Rowe. Get your check. Get Lerner & Rowe.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner & Rowe.
Get smart. Get Lerner & Rowe.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios with some regional weather to start with. Up in Fernley and Fallon, we got weather twins again at 93 degrees, Carson City at 91, Tonopah at 88, Goldfield at 90, Beatty at 98, Amargosa 104, Las Vegas 103, and Death Valley at 114. But in the paradise of Pahrump, we're currently at 99 degrees and sunny. We saw a high of 101, winds south-southwest 10 miles per hour, humidity at 8%, and the sun rose this morning at 6:13, and will set this evening at 7:16. Expect humidity at 14%, winds southeast 7 miles per hour with a low of 70, and clear skies. As for the rest of the week, we're seeing clouds up until Saturday, and Sunday that sunshine comes back for Labor Day on Monday. That Monday seeing 13 mile per hour winds, and then towards the end of the week, Wednesday, we're getting up to 104. And that's your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Miss Kaylee. Looking very good there. And have you seen our advertisers? We need your feedback. Visit our website at www.kpvm.tv. Fill out an ad survey to help us entertain and inform you. That'll just about do it for all of us here at News 25 tonight. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.
You know, an author once said, before you have the dog, you can't quite imagine what living